We need to talk. I'm a loser. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, my finances are in shambles for the most part. Credit card debt, the usual. Expensive car loan that I really didn't need. My fitness has been out of whack for quite some time now. I haven't been able to go to the gym in over a month. My dieting has been sucking terribly. So, what am I going to do about it? Well, first off, I'm tired. I'm very tired. Have you ever had that instance where like the glass just shatters in your head? Kind of like the Steve Austin intro, that glass shattering sound? That's what I've gotten recently. It's happened a couple times, but this past weekend, I think was my, all right, I'm done with this shit. And I can say this, I've said this so many damn other times before, so it's nothing new. We'll see where this goes this time. But I think that there's different levels of rock bottom. And as someone who used to be a homeless druggie, that was my rockest of rock bottoms. But that was almost 8 years ago. I've made some huge strides since then. But I've been fucking up. Like a lot. Like a lot. And I'm trying to now be more accountable about it. So, what type of failures am I talking about? Well, like I said, I have roughly over 20 some, close to 30, it's about 25,000 credit card debt, that including a debt consolidation loan that I stupidly took out, which I paid off the credit cards, did not close them out, and then maxed them out again. So that was my dumbass. I was about 3 to 4 months away from paying off my current car that I had at the time. I was waiting for a work bonus to come in over the summertime, and I went out before Christmas, and I'm like, ooh, shiny pickup truck. I always wanted one of these, and I went out and got it, and pretty much doubled my car payment. I'm like, I can afford it. My job let me afford it. And I mean, it does, but still, dumbass moves. So I go on these cycles of like self-sabotage for some dumbass reason. And I know alcohol is a part of it because I go through those cycles as well. And I'm actually just coming off of a big depression arc over the course of May. Work got really intense. I am a truck driver. I won't specifically say what I do and deliver so as to, not potentially dox myself or anything like that. But there are certain seasons that we go through, and we just had a huge one. And it really took a toll on me so bad that I actually had to take days off during the season that were normally blackout period days where we're not allowed to take these days off. It sucks, man. It really sucks. But I'm seeing a lot of people that are posting different videos. I've been watching those Marshall videos of him talking about how exhausted he is with women. I love those. I can't say I'm going to go that deep into it. I will talk about my dating failures at some point in time. But what I'm doing is I'm proposing a trial. This is what I call the loser trials. So I'm going to set a goal for myself of by this time next year, by June next year, how far am I able to come? And I remember sitting and watching, one of Bo's videos, and there was another guy who said he wanted to start making a series of videos, and he can never get that click, he can never get that spark to do it. And I've related with that a lot, so here I am. Here I am trying again. But before I tend to get off topic, loser trials. Okay, so this has to do with my finances, my fitness, and my food. By next June, my goal is to be consumer debt free, minus the house. I am one of those few people who is lucky enough to get a nice small house for myself. I'm a single dude. I have no kids. I don't plan on having any kids. Did it take a miracle for me to get there? I don't know. I haven't dated in years. I think the last date I went on was almost 2 years ago. Went out to Olive Garden. That was nice. I don't talk to her anymore now because I got tired of the will she, won't she bullshit. I'm going to say that for another video. Dating is going to be a whole nother topic of video. Right now I'm just going over the introductions here. So my finances. Yes, I want to get consumer debt free by next summer. It's not that hard. I know maybe the car note might be a little bit there, but I can at least knock out what I owe, between back taxes and credit cards and that debt consolidation loan. I'm pretty sure I can knock that out. I've been playing chess with these things. I don't even know how to play chess. But I've been trying to move things around, refinance things, get lower payments on things just so I can give myself some breathing room. But the main factor is me, because to a certain degree, I have control over how much money I make. This isn't a 9 to 5. They give us routes. We do said routes. We have to pick up things, and you get paid based off of some part of it's mileage, part of it's cargo and stuff like that. Like I said, I won't go too far into detail. Maybe someday I'll go into it, but I'm not comfortable with it right now. But I'm trying to take accountability. My fitness. I haven't been to the gym in over a month. I hopefully can tell you that I went today. Maybe later on today, me can say, hey, I went to the gym today. We'll see. My food. I need to get back on my diet. I will say I've lost a lot of weight. I used to be a real fat ass. I ballooned up to about 255 pounds since I, got out of jail and got off drugs and all that crap. And I just made excuses, man. It's all the road. You're on the road, all you got is just truck stop food and whatnot. No, you don't. You can take a cooler with you, make yourself cold cut sandwiches. You can take a cooler with you and prep salads and stuff like that. The truck that I'm currently in now has an inverter system in it, so I have a George Foreman grill. I got a rice cooker. I'll make chicken and rice and fried egg, and I'll just mix it in a bowl to get a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of sauce. I'll do a video on that sometime as well. So I'm done with the excuses. So I'm going to make outrageous claims, and I'm going to publicly post this for the first time, and I'm going to see where I get, because I feel that if I post it publicly, it's going to keep me more accountable, I guess. So, I'm not going to show you all my bank account, but I can keep updates on, okay, I paid this off this month. I paid this off this month. Or even the bad stuff like, hey, I just got a bill for this. I know I can be better. I've proven to myself that I can be better. And I need to get back into that groove again. Like I said, I was 255 pounds on my heaviest. I got down to 186 as of the beginning of May. And then I fell off because I wasn't going to the gym because of how intense work was with the routes. And putting in 18-hour driving days under an exemption just ain't it, man. Sometimes I couldn't barely find any time to sleep. So my depression got out of control. And I started drinking. I started door dashing again because I would just basically grab a jug. I'd go home for the weekend, and I wouldn't leave the house. I wouldn't leave the house. I wouldn't do nothing. I'd do the bare minimum. I'd maybe do some laundry, and that was about it. Every one of my meals, dash. I've downloaded the app. I've deleted the app. I've downloaded the app. I've downloaded and re-deleted this app so many times. But I'm just done, man. I'm just fucking done. I'm done. And you're all welcome to hold me accountable to this too. I know there's a lot of people online that said that they wanted to follow me in this. And, oh, that's a good point. I'm not on any social media. None. You can make a case for Discord maybe, but mostly it's just for, hey, I play Helldivers every once in a while. And that's really about it. You know? I got off Facebook almost a year ago. Instagram's been about 6-7 months. I never liked TikTok. I think I tried it once because I was stupidly following this chick I was talking to. And she's like, oh, follow my TikTok. And I met her like one time. And it's like, nah, I don't care. I don't care for TikTok. I don't like it. I mean, I'll use CapCut because I edit videos, but that's really about it. Snapchat, that's another thing. I'll save a lot of this for the dating portion of videos because I want to make a series of videos. I want to cover. Half of it's going to be loser trials, finances, fitness, food, and then other parts dating. Just my experiences, because I know there's a lot of just worn out guys right now that are just sick of dating. The men are walking away, all that sort of stuff. Like I said, I won't go into that this video. But I got some stories, and a lot of I think it's gonna be pretty fucking funny. To give you a little snippet, a lot of us get stuck on getting left on red or left on delivered. Well, I found a new level. Try getting left on user unavailable from the rip. Not a handsome dude. I'm turning 39 in a couple months. I am fucking balding already. I've been trying to keep a lid on that. So the invisibility to women superpower is probably the best thing for me right now because honestly I ain't got nothing to offer anyone. I ain't got shit to offer anyone. So we're going to see where this goes. I have certain finance goals that I want for next year. I had a vacation. I basically kind of canceled it already. I'm going to push it back down the line into next year because when it comes time for it, I'll be in a much better place. I can't justify using the money right now. So, yeah, that's really about it. Also, I have a stupid little lab coat that I'll be wearing during some of this stuff. I got a dry erase board sitting behind me. That's why I'm reading off of this stuff. So, yeah, dry erase board videos seem to be somewhat popular. I've done a little bit of research. Listing things out seems to be popular. Weight loss transformations is a big thing. So, that's it. The trials begin, man. We're going to see how this goes. But my hope is to upload at least a video once a week. No, I need to upload a video once a week. At least one. At least one for now. I got a little bit of editing to do with this. Cut out some dead air and whatnot. So, I don't expect this to get monetized. I don't really expect anyone to really watch this, actually. This is more of a video journal to myself where I started and where am I going to end in 1 year from now. You know, if I gain some followers, some subscribers, cool. But I don't think anyone's going to see this. This isn't going to get pushed out. I don't think it's going to hit the algo. You know, they say if you type in a certain word that it'll get pushed on the algo. So, hey, if you want to try it out, type trials in the comments and we'll see if this reaches anybody. So, that's it. Welcome to the loser trials. Thanks for sticking around.